Hello guys, Hassler Games here, and welcome to my first video in a very long time. My last video was actually 123 days ago. So obviously school's over, so I'm going to be able to come back and hopefully get semi-daily, maybe multi-daily. I'm not going to have a specific schedule I'm going to hold myself accountable to, but I am going to get these videos out for you guys as I prepare for a great summer. So obviously, as you can see, Greenville had an update. Most of you have probably seen this, but I want you to get my take on the update. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and go through all, not all, but most of the cars specs real quick. If you want to skip ahead, you can go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna, again, not all of them, just kind of the more important ones. The update includes convertibles that actually have detailed interiors and specs. So as you can see, 24 miles per gallon. The 2006 Overland Buckaroo. Options, it only comes in one option. And it's going to have 16 miles per gallon. That's not good. And we're also going to look here at the Bullhorn Prancer. 17 miles per gallon, but it does have multiple options. Police package, as you can see there. This little ugly little SUV is going to have about 22 miles per gallon, which actually is not too bad. The 2014 Toyota Highlander. You have a 2015 Chevy Volt. With this, you're going to see a range of 511.5 miles. Ooh, I didn't even notice this car. The 2020 Sumo A-Side. We're going to go ahead and get, there's the Premium Limited, the Touring, and the base. We'll buy the Touring. And then you have your BMW convertible, your normal, just a BMW. You have another convertible here and a Rolls-Royce convertible. And then look, this car, which if you get it in the hybrid version, it gets a whopping 832 miles. That is an extremely large number. You're also gonna have another Volvo SUV, and that's gonna be all for the cars. So now there's also a few other things added to the update that we're gonna go through, but as you can see, I haven't bought this yet, I don't think. Oh, I have more than 24 cars. Let's go out here and sell that one. No, I don't drive that. And we're gonna buy that. And now we're going to test out some of these vehicles and see how they run in the real world. And if you haven't played since last update, they also added the DMV and the ability to add your own custom plates. But that was last update, that was several months ago. So let's focus on today. So we'll start off with the 2021 Velfire, which is actually the real world Camry. Now one thing with this is I don't understand why the blinker is so neon bright, and it's a nice car, I like the body of it, but I just don't understand why that blinker is such a bright. Let's get this down to the main road and we'll see exactly how fast we can get this thing up and running too. We can do it here actually. We flipped it into sport mode, as you can see it has. Like at 140, it looks like it's going to max out at 140 is what we're going to see a max out speed of. Now this is the car that has 832 range, so it should get you plenty without needing a new charge up. Now we're going to take a look at the Tuscany Euphoria. This is also the hybrid version. However, I believe it has 600 or so range. We're not going to see as good of a range, but we'll still see a fairly decent range for a hybrid, plug-in hybrid vehicle. As you can see, this has the nice fading in blinkers, and this one's going to have a max out speed of, let's see, be 120. Also gonna have a really nice brake light fade. It also, as you can see, does have auto headlights. Oh, how do I turn auto headlights on? There you go, they're on auto. Now we're gonna look here at the Combi Portofani. I'm pretty sure this is a real world Kia. Let's flip those automatic lights on. This kind of reminds me of the Palisade in a kind of a way, but the back of it's not a design flaw, but the back of the car in general, IRL, is not the best look. The front looks nice, but the back just kind of looks odd. I switched keyboards, so it's a quieter keyboard, and I don't really know where all the keys are. Now this is going to be like if you want to role play with an SUV, or if you want to drive an SUV, and you don't think this is the back of it's a complete deal breaker, this is obviously an option that you'll have for that. And with this, it looks like we're going to have a max speed of about 131. Now let's take a look at the 2020 Sumo A-Sight, which again, most super SUVs do look fairly similar. I haven't seen like major upgrades. You haven't seen like a complete redesign, I guess. This one, I believe, is a gas-powered vehicle. Yes, it is a gas-powered vehicle. And so we're going to see a max speed here of about 124 miles per hour. And now we're going to try, this is one of the new cool features that these cars include, which is going to include a poppable convertible top. And as you can see, they did put lots of detail into these convertibles. They didn't just kind of, you know, throw them together like they might in some. But as you can see, they did put quite a bit of that detail into these vehicles inside and out. Now this one's probably going to have a fair, 147, okay, prior to that. Pretty good top speed. This is also one of the new cars, the 2020 BMW. It's also going to have one of those drop tops. And I believe this one by far has the best. You look here, you can even see the radio popping up front. But I have not had the chance to join an official Greenville session since this came out. I do plan on soon, but I'm sure this vehicle is used quite long. I originally thought it would be a bad vehicle, but look at this, it's about this thing. And then this looks like it's a max speed of about 160. And okay, and then this is also one of the newer kind of, to me it doesn't really fit a convertible vibe. The inside's pretty decent. Kind of like a grandparent car, that's what it reminds me of, more than a sportsy convertible car. But it's really nice, you can nicely model. Trying to get up to see that max speed. Looks like with this, we see the max speed 141. This is the new 2015 Chevrolet Volt. Obviously, it's going to be an electric car. Why is it? I thought it was electric. It's making like a, I guess it's a quiet noise. Not really a loud noise. It is a very slow car. I don't know why anyone would want to drive this car with how slow it accelerates. We're also going to take a look at the new truck planet they added, which was just a replacement to the Toys for Trucks. A great replacement in my opinion. It's much more thorough, much more detailed. Gives off much more of a realistic vibe to it. You have your tire. Ooh. Now, I wish we would be able to, I don't know if this is something we'll be able to see in the future, colored rims and all that. I would hope so, but I'm not sure. You have a little manager's office here, restroom, and then you're going to have fire alarms that look like you can click, but you probably need to be an admin to click them. and you can use, I haven't figured out where you can use these, but it says that you can use them for roleplay purposes. I wonder if it just means like spray, pretend painting, or what. Can you climb up these? Yes, you can. Oh, does it make you fall when you get to the top, or do you fall? Hold on. Yeah, it won't let you get to the top. It makes you fall. You have the Wisconsin flag, the Canadian flag, the United States flag, WSP flag, bunch of I think that's the OCSO flag. Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of different. Kind of gives you like a man cave vibe. Now we have the 2014 Toyota Highlander. This car's interesting. It's nice, but I don't see. With all these other cars, the kind of the lights and front and back look kind of 3D, but with these, they kind of look two-dimensional. But it's still a fairly good developed car. I don't think we've ever had a Highlander in Greenville. Maybe we did in V2. I can't remember. I think we may have in V2, but I think it was like a 2011 or something. Here we're going to see a max speed of 135 to 136. And then we also have the 2013 Dodge Challenger. I'm more of a fan of the older Challengers than the newer Challengers. That's why I went to buy them instead of the newer one. See how fast we can get this thing going. Looks like we're going to max this out at about 123 miles per hour. I believe I went through all the new cars. Yeah. So I probably will be making a few of these cars I will be driving more often than not. This update is overall a fairly large update. We had, I think it was 36 new vehicles. And I'll pull up the changelog here in just a second and put a little image or picture of that up so you can see everything that was changed in that. Some other little minor things they added two little new prop buildings back here. Nothing huge. And they added Canadian license plates. License plate options. Here we have the changelog. As you can see, it added new revamped toys for trucks, added the new Canadian plates for the DMV, added saving fuel and marking miles per gallon for every single car. They added automatic lights options, added convertible toggle button. They also added seat animations while driving your convertibles, added new option in settings called acceleration mode, added a specs tab to all cars in the dealership, 2 prop buildings, added new dealership music, minor engine improvements, display name support, and realistic automatic option for mobile devices. As you can see, they added 17 new cars, 78 new individual trims, also updated some cars, and in total 32 cars were added / updated. So as you can see, there was quite a bit done to the update, which did allow for such a, I guess, satisfactory player experience. But anyway, that's going to be all for this short little video. I hope that in the near future I can get some more of these out for you so you can enjoy the content I bring. And I'm hoping I don't have another 123-day gap like I had last time. Anyway, guys, thank you guys. Over that 123-day gap, we hit 3,000 subscribers, which is surreal. I'm hoping we can continue growing, and I'm hoping that me coming back and starting to introduce more videos will continue to bring up that number, and we can continue to grow together as a community. Thank you all. Have a good day. Please like, comment, and subscribe.